Hello, hello, hello. I'm gonna get started in just a minute. But if you're here, say hello in the chat. Let me know if audio is loud and clear. Let's turn the music down a little bit. I'm working with 10 megabytes of upload speed today. It's not ideal, but we're gonna give it a go. The problem happens when I start to add video to the stream. So I'm seeing how much load it can take. So it's good with static screen and audio. Then we're going to try this. And if it's still not lagging, then we might just get away with adding the camera and adding the charts. So let's add the standby screen because that adds a bit of video and a bit of movement. But what we need to hope for is we don't start to lose frames. As soon as it starts losing frames, it's game over. Okay, this seems pretty smooth. Oh no, it's losing frames. Oh crap. Right. I'm doing it this way so I can troubleshoot as we go. I'm going to turn VPN off. Let's see if that improves it. Has that made it any smoother? VPN restricts me with some stuff, but that seems to be smoother. I mean, no VPN restricts me. I don't think it's dropping frames. We're just about to take this high, by the way. So let's see. Let's see what happens. Oh no, trading views are crashing. All right, let's drop the music. Let's take away anything that can add lag. Okay, now I've lost trading view. Jeez, man. At least after this, when I'm in like Thailand, elsewhere, I'm not going to be quite as remote as I am right now. Like, I could get away with it in Bali. I've reloaded trading view and it's not. Okay, cool. BLX chart. Here we go. Let's see if it's there. Where's trading view? BLX. Back to this. We're gonna take the highs. It's gonna happen. We're gonna take the previous month high. Yeah. Anyway, cool. That was good timing, right? Okay, welcome everybody. Oh, hold on 2 seconds. Oh, bear with. I have a delivery. I just ordered some food, so if this keeps working, stay there. Uh, I got water. Right. Who's still here? Um. Okay, cool. There we go. This is nice. What timing? I'm back on a live stream, and we've just hit take profit. So, I think I'm still live. Please chat, let me know. Basically, where I'm staying, they don't have a water refill, and I can't use the tap water. So I had to order myself. It's like the equivalent of Uber Eats, just to get some water, because I'm really fucking thirsty, and I kind of forgot that I'd ordered it before the stream. But yeah, thirsty. Better. Cheers, everyone. Okay, let's zoom out. Let's have a look at the chats. Oh, I'm so happy this is working. So now I know that with even just with 10 megabytes of upload speed, I can get away with a slightly dodgy quality stream. I've edited the settings and stuff, which means that I think I'm only going to be streaming maximum at like 720p, and the audio quality is not as high. But at least now I know, because this is the first time that I've been able to do a stream that seems fairly stable. At least now I know that this is working. So this is really good though. I'm glad that we're live. Mainly because this is the target that we've been waiting for ages. So let's see if it can get to 67,500. But at the very least, okay, we've taken this high. We're looking good. And that is yet another new high being made. So, I guess we can do a little bit of... What do we want to talk about? I guess everyone's probably seen my latest update video, right? So last week, okay, the last couple of updates that I've done, we had this move down. So we were looking at the possibility of going towards that 57K level. But then once we got this bounce and it started a new week, having that move just into that previous month open, okay, it was like new week, new month. Having that week into the previous month, move into the previous month open, taking out those previous week lows, and then the reaction we got set us up really nicely. Then what we had, and this was something that we covered with the crew, and Delirium did so on his call as well. So his Monday updates last week was talking about the potential if we were to come down and take this low. All right, we've created this, what was it? Cat outside. I'm so ADHD. Hello. Two cats outside. That's why there was a noise. They're growling, fighting. Anyway, yeah. This order block, okay, breaking down, created this breaker block as we came back through it. So bullish breaker, bullish 4-hour gap, and then we're looking for this continuation higher. And we've been waiting for this move. 67,500 has been the target since I went long before I even left London. 67,500 has been the target for the longs that I was taking here. We hit that first take profit when I was in Bali. We've then just been chilling around, a little bit of a correction. And now we're finally hitting the second target. So, and have left Bali. So I was in London when I opened the trade. I was in Bali when I hit TP1. I compounded when I was on the islands, living the island life. And now we're about to hit the main target when I'm back on the mainland in Lombok. It feels like it's been forever. I've literally been to 3 different countries, traveled 4 different countries, not countries. Like, how many different locations since this trade has been open? I've been to Bangkok, I've been to Canggu, I've been to Uluwatu, I've been to Ubud, I've been to Tegalaling, I've been to Gili Tragowan, I've been to Padang Bai, I've been to Gili Air, I've been to Bangsal, and now I'm in Sengigi. So I'm now in Sengigi, and we're hitting this, and this is in Lombok. And then tomorrow, I'm going to go to a place called Selong Belanak, which is by the beach again. So yeah, happy days. I don't really know what else to talk about. It's been so long since I've done a stream that I don't know what to say. So everybody please just talk to me, say hi. I'm just going to have some more water, but I'm not going to do it on camera this time. It's a bit gross. Cool. Let me just make sure this alert goes off. All right. We're gonna do this. This is such good timing, guys. We're making money. Profits. Let's just watch it. Hit my next take profit level. I've got limit sell orders. 67,500. They're about to go off. Come on. There it is. Yes. And there goes my notification to say take profit has been hit. That, ladies and gentlemen, is your old yearly point of control to the cent, and we're straight away rejecting from it. If anyone would maybe want to go short here, then it could be a little scalp short. Could have a look on the real low time frames. I'd like to see this continue squeezing though. Although it's a bit of take profit for me, I'd like to see this keep squeezing. But if there is a bit of a rejection, you could be looking for a short position here. What reaction are you expecting at 67.5? I really don't know. Because the thing is, this is such old TA. Like, this isn't even the yearly POC anymore. It shifted like 2 weeks ago. All right? It's such old TA. It's for a trade that I opened over a month ago. And this was the target. But it's just been chilling. It's just been really slow, just gradually getting there, gradually getting there. And it was a trade with decent size on it. So I was happy just to let this ride, compound when we've had these dips, and this basically being my second take profit. My third take profit is price discovery, okay? I do think we're going to new all-time highs. Would I short this? Not straight away. Certainly not. Because, I mean, this is clearly quite a big move that we're seeing right now. Yeah? What you could start to do, what do we have? What do we have that's actually here? So this was the zone, all right? This was the zone we've been talking about. And that's the TP level. All right, from a technical perspective, that was it. We've done it. It's there. Complete. So let's clean this up a little bit now. We don't need to know the previous weak point of control. We've already bounced from it. Previous weak point of control, let's get rid of that. Yearly POC is relevant. Monthly open is relevant. Previous month open is relevant because we bounced from there. Yearly value area low would be relevant if we were to reject. Now above us, what we have, untapped daily level. All right, so let's start to look at some other levels above because we've just cleared the old POC. So there's your old daily. Let's make that a little bit more faint because it's not that significant. And then we got highs and more highs and more highs. Yearly value area high, that's after liquidity. Yearly value area low, whatever. So next, clearly like next significant level that we're really looking at is here. 70K. That's liquidity. Another L. The gaps on the daily, it's a daily OB, but I just marked the naked daily level. We do have a 4-hour gap within that daily level. So that is good enough. So we have this. I'll extend that right. So this essentially is the next zone of resistance. Now, if there was to be a move up here, then if you just wanted to go kind of more blindly short, then that's giving you enough risk to reward of an invalidation if it does take out this high to then be targeting yearly value area low. I don't think it's likely, but if you can get a trade that's going to say, all right, look, your invalidation's 70K, you can still target 57, you can get a 7-hour out of that. Is there a 1 in 7 chance that this trade is going to play out? Yes, because for the entire year so far, every time we've retraced impulses higher. So if you are looking for a short, that would be the one. Or you very simply just wait for a little bit more confirmation. Like, don't blindly short it, because it could just go keep on going and then dump. See what happens. All right. See if we put in some kind of distribution. See if we drop back down below. All right. And you're looking at this as being similar to what happened back here, similar to what happened back here. And then you can short on weakness, because whenever we've seen that weakness previously, it's had continuation. Okay. It's had continuation, even if it is just to take a low. So if we do lose momentum here, then you know there are levels beneath us that you can start to target. So where are those levels? We need weakness first of all. You want to see range being put in. Okay, look, there's your daily level. Probably squeeze through that. See this drop, get a bit of a dump. And then you can start to just short into this weakness here. There's no need to rush into it. All right, for now, take profit on longs and just chilling in those longs if you, are in them. 20 Austin, got any speculative targets after reclaim of all-time high? 88? Rings a bell. I can't remember why. 88's like a lucky number. We had trouble at 69 for long enough. It would kind of make sense that we'd have trouble at 88, 77. No, 777, isn't it? We're not. It's going to end up being things like 77,777, because the Chinese will have that, and the Chinese will have 88,888. And of course, there's going to be 100K. Do we look at fib targets for this? So do we have confluence that lines up around there? Once this does break all-time high, I think we're more looking at like a time perspective. Because I honestly don't think we're gonna dump until maybe after election at this stage. So the 1.618 is at 89,150. 1.272 is at 80K. The 2 is essentially at 100K. So that's just using this range as a whole. I don't know, is that useful? Maybe, maybe not. Yeah. A 1-to-1. Low, high, low. It's just smack bang in the middle of two levels. That's not very helpful. But the 1.618 looks like it might be. It's bloody miles away. No, that's not helpful either. There's not really. I don't know. I don't really know. That's not useful. VWAP standard deviations yearly. Where are they at? So looking towards that second standard deviation, which will be here. But wherever that ends up when there is a move above all-time highs. Because as it starts to push higher, then the VWAP's going to start sloping higher. Yeah, you just wait and see, don't you? Because this is the phase of the cycle that's going to, like, I mean, you got resistance to get through. You're going to have the big numbers. You're going to have the ones that are just typical, like, round numbers. 100K, obviously. I see 100K as being very similar. Like, I remember Ethereum in the last cycle, right? Let's go to Ethereum. And Ethereum, when it broke, was it when it broke $1,000? Was it there? It was doing something. This was back during. Oh, it was previous all-time high, wasn't it? On Ethereum. And it just did this thing that was like. And I mean, I could kind of expect Bitcoin to do something like this around 100K because it's such a massive level that, all right, let's say we're breaking above this range and Ethereum was just hanging out below. I don't know if I'm going to really be able to show this very well. Like it just had this most ridiculous chop. It's like, oh, we're getting up to an all-time high, dump. Oh, we're going to break all-time high, dump. Oh, we're going to do it again, dump. Oh, we're going to do it again, dump. And then finally it just pushed through there. So I kind of feel that this 100K zone is going to end up being a bit like this, where Bitcoin could just go like, okay, cool, we've broken all-time highs, poof. Okay, cool, poof. Poof. We've broken 100K. Poof. It would just do that kind of thing because it's just going to be there's be so much speculation around it. People will start flooding back into the market. Leverage will start flooding back into the market as soon as it breaks all-time high again. And it's going to take a while. Like it's already so close to 10K. 10K. It's already so close to 100K that it's obviously going to get there. But it's just what that journey looks like when it does eventually get there. You're going to be able to like get some really nice short positions. If you're shorting anything like above 88, 90, even if it just blasts beyond, you'll probably be able to get something back from that eventually. But I don't know. For now, like for today, I'm just happy that we've hit target on this finally. So I've made some money and I'm happy about that. I also had a couple of alts that I was looking at. I did actually long Reef. Um, so I did this from my phone. I don't have any of my exchange stuff open. But I was looking at this setup on Reef, yeah? Because I don't really know what it is. But it just had a massive dump today. And that means that there's volatility that we can trade. And when there's volatility, that's opportunity. So this represents opportunity. And to see if there can be a decent bounce, you just got such a massive R on this. So if you're looking for like when this entire move started, okay, there's your low, all right, back in August. That was the low that created this big explosive move higher that's just gone and puked today. Now, what you have here is, first of all, it's taken out a massive, significant pivot low. Then it's come into this 4-hour gap. The only real gap that there is on the chart, okay, all of this, okay, you got some here, you got this little thing here, but this being the main gap that you've got in the chart, it's within the golden pocket, and it's also perfectly hit that anchored VWAP from the start of the move as well. So I posted this to Twitter earlier, was like, okay, if it comes down and takes these lows, looks like a pretty good punt for a long. So I just went long. I did it on just isolated margin. My stop loss is my liquidation. My liquidation is somewhere around 26, 0.0026. And that's my risk for the trade. And let's just see if it bounces. Not the best way to risk things, but when you've got such a big potential for a bounce, you may as well just saves time having to calculate stuff like that. Is there any other alts that we want to look at? Ethereum's boring. Is there anything else that's moving today? Why has this been delisted? That's no longer good then. I'm very glad that all the memes are dumping. That makes me happy. When I see memes dumping, I feel like the market is good, healthy, strong. Memes down, market up, makes me happy, man. So meme dumping, Sundog dumping, rats, everything that's the biggest losers for today are all meme coins. Alpaca. What is alpaca? What is sundog? I don't know what any of this stuff is. Boom. But what's up today? I also don't know. Um, 20 Olsen, true, just interested. Surely need to check the reaction. Just speculation. Love your insights and kind of simple take on things. Yeah, my trading's become really, really simple lately because I don't have the time to be looking at the charts all day. So the trades that I'm taking are just the ones that are just really obvious, like stupidly obvious. And so far, all the stupidly obvious trades I've taken have been winning. Yeah. I shared this. Like, I mean, I'm apart from one day where I had maybe a bit too much of a party, and then I went back and I tried to take a trade, and I ended up losing some money. I've been like trading a lot better when I've just been like left curving the shit out of this and just being like, that's obvious. I'm just going to trade it. And apart from that one day, I'm still 100%. I've still won all the trades that I've taken since I've been away. So it's good. It's good. The market's been kind of favorable because it has been going up, and I do prioritize longs when I'm in swings. But even like scalping, the NQ, for example, I haven't traded that for a few days now. So we can remove all the drawings on this because I don't know where the NQ is at. But it's all looking really healthy. I just have a big bias for higher across the board. Or I did have a big bias for higher across the board. But now that we've hit target, I'm kind of happy that where things are and we could see lower again. But NQ, all right, you're filling this now. All right, it's taken that high. You got to close above. ES price discovery very, very, very clearly. I've been massively bullish on the ES for a while, and all of the doomsayers are like, "Oh my God, recession," are just eating their shit again because that's all they can afford because they keep shorting this market. And I'm just like, it's fucking bullish, guys. There's nothing bearish. Just longs. Just bleh. What else? Yeah, but anyway, what were you saying? Did you attempt to scalp with critical Wi-Fi connection? So yeah, the thing is, right? The internet's absolutely fine for trading. All right, this is plenty fine for trading because when you're trading and when you're looking at TradingView and when you're doing all of that stuff, it's the download speed. All right, that's what's important is how much data is getting to you, and then you take the trade, and then the actual upload that you give for that is like minimal. It's like a fraction of a whatever it is. I'm not technical, but like, okay, it's just a little ping that it sends across the net. The problem is with streaming. So the internet, wherever I've been, has been absolutely fine for trading. So if I want to be scalping in and out, blah, 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 it's fine. And I'm scalping mainly off of my iPad. Yeah, the problem I have with internet is uploading video to the internet and it reaching you guys. That's the issue. So yes, trading's fine. Trading's fine. I really need a haircut. Really badly need a haircut. I have had one haircut since I've been out here, but I need another one. My hair grows so quickly in hot countries. Should I try turning the music back on again? Because this is actually really stable, and I don't like sitting in silence because it wrecks my attention span even more than normal. So let me just... let me just... There we go. All right, we got a little bit of background music. It makes me feel like I'm actually streaming when I put the synthwave 80s style stuff on in the background. $20 Austin. All right, I know a little bit of an old bone. You say that even, but LTC. You really want me to look at Litecoin? I'm really gonna have a look at Litecoin. Is that actually happening? Let's chart. What the? Why would you ask me to look at Litecoin? What the fuck? What? I knew the chart would end up looking like this. Why? Why Litecoin? I'm not farting. That is my chair. All right. Squeaky chair. Yeah. I mean, if you really want hopium, Litecoin has been in an accumulation range for the past 2.5 years. And if we go back and look at more history, geez, get rid of all that. I mean, it makes sense that at some stage in this cycle, it'll probably go to $300 to $400 again. But like, really, let's say you're at 69, you're at $67 now, $68 now. To get from that to 300, it's like 4-5x, right? What's the point? What's the point in holding this when you know it's, I don't know. I'd say it'll get dragged up by Bitcoin, but it'll just underperform Bitcoin and it'll underperform everything else. So at some point it'll probably pop when the market tops, but just get into it once the market tops. Because every time that it's had a run has been after Bitcoin's put in an all-time high. Right? It did this. I'll go back to the Coinbase chart. There's the thing, like, there's just no point in looking at Litecoin until Bitcoin has just really clearly topped. Let's find the US. Yeah, here we go. So if I just compare, right, we can just add this and just add BTC USD, Coinbase chart. And just look at the daily. Like every time Litecoin's had a run, okay, Bitcoin topped out, yeah? 2021. All right, what happened after the big dump was Litecoin then ran and made a new all-time high. All right, it pushed after Bitcoin had topped. When Bitcoin made that lower high, Litecoin made the higher high. It's the same again here, okay? Bitcoin topped, then Litecoin ran, made highs. And this was on this second one, but the market had already, that was like the bull run had more or less finished at that point. That was just FTX bullshit, just max long and then wrecking themselves. The cycle before that was exactly the same. Okay? Or at least as far as I remember it, it was exactly the same. Maybe not so much. Nah. I swear Litecoin had a run after Bitcoin previously. But yeah, I think this was like, okay, like, I was sure that it ran afterwards during this cycle. I seem to remember Litecoin having a really good run afterwards on the first cycle, because that's when Charlie Lee sold everything. But like, you get the idea, right? I don't know. It just doesn't make sense, Litecoin, to me. Look at that. Look at Litecoin in comparison to Bitcoin. It's just so shit. Bitcoin is up here, Litecoin is down here. It's so dead. If it ever comes back, fair play, but it won't. It won't ever come back. Tau. There's something that's relevant. Let's get rid of the BTC stuff. Tau I like. You guys know I was buying Tau below $300. I was a little bit early with buying. Is there a better chart? Yeah, this one. So I was buying. Okay. I did initially start bidding at around about that $300. So that was after these lows were taken. And I was buying around here. But I was just adding on the dips, adding on the dips, adding on the dips. Just holding a spot bag, not changed my positioning in this at all. Where are we right now? Is there anything technical that we can really be looking at on Tau? I guess that's pretty important, because that monthly level's held it down. It's right there. Quite clean on the daily. Okay, so let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of this. So on the daily time frame, it's kind of clean. I'm going to keep that monthly level on there because it's a nice one to have as a reference. You see the rejected ones from there. But continuously just holding, stepping up. So you have move up, imbalance, tested once, new high, tested, no closes below, okay, support, continuation, tested, sweeps it again, confirmed as support, continuation. On this occasion, testing again. So as long as, because this daily structure has been holding, so as long as it continues to hold, that did make a new high. As long as this continues to hold, you would still be expecting higher. And then your all-time high on this, I don't know about this. I remember trading this, because this, do I have the old chart? Because this was a trade that I took. It's probably on Woo. No. I don't know. Which chart was I just looking at? That one. Oh fuck. What was I looking at? Yeah, Tau looks strong. AI. But you'd want to see this daily structure holding. Now, the issue that you've got, see how the rest of the market goes. How's the BTC pair looking? That was my worry. BTC pair doesn't look great. So again, you're looking at something that, okay, it has been outperforming Bitcoin recently, but I don't think it will continue to outperform Bitcoin. I think this move that we're seeing now is going to be Bitcoin led. And okay, yeah, if you're holding Tau, then if Bitcoin does continue on to new all-time highs, then Tau is going to probably break its new all-time highs anyway. The support here is decent, but right now, okay, yes, it's holding this daily structure. I don't feel like it's going to continue holding this daily structure. I think this fails. I think this is just pushed a little bit too high for now. So if you want to be looking at areas in which to get into this, assuming that we're probably going to see it pull back against Bitcoin, looking that low seems too far. I don't think it will get down that far. The fibs aren't really helping. I mean, realistically, you just look for it to sweep that. And then in here, is that this? Yeah, that's that candle. Okay. This is if Bitcoin remains bullish. If it doesn't, then you probably do come all the way back down to this like 360. But I would imagine at some point, maybe right now, this momentum starts to just cool off. Okay. You have this kind of thing going on. And you just see this underperformance. It drops it back down here against Bitcoin, and then you look to see if it can hold a support. If this VWAP's coming in as support around there, if there's a move down to $440, that looks like a really good opportunity. But when you're so close to highs, like longing here is risky, and that BTC pair didn't look particularly good. So yeah. What spot bags do you hold with confidence? So Tau's one of them. Now, the reason I'm holding Tau is just because I just had my idea on it, and this was before, like, this was a long time ago. I've been holding this since like the summer, beginning of the summer. And there hasn't really been any reason for me to sell. There haven't really been any other bags that I've been holding. My whole thoughts on crypto anymore, I wouldn't hold any bags with any confidence right now. I'd rather wait and see. Because the thing with this cycle is it's just like we've had such a reset across the board. And alts have been so wrecked. I don't know where the value lies anymore. I honestly don't. Like, I can't trust anything that it's going to be going on to new highs again. And I have been so bored by the market lately, and just focusing more so on trading. Not that I've been like bored, but I've just been focusing on trading, and I'd rather trade something that has some momentum behind it when we have momentum and volatility again, than really having big spot bags. I do have bags, but they're the kind of thing where I'm like, okay, cool, I own it. If it goes to zero, I don't care. I don't look at them. I don't really remember what I hold. I'm not monitoring it. Like Tau, I know I've got a bag of it. I didn't know it was at $600. I didn't know it was at $600. So I'm up more than 2x on my trade because I bought it below 300 and then was adding to it. But I don't care if it goes to zero, because I've kind of just thought, like, I don't need the money from these spot bags, but if they do pump, then great. What else do I have? Let me have a look. I've got Tau, I've got ATH, I've got those fucking GMRX tokens that I went in with on VC, and I'm completely wrecked on those. Right? Look, I'm so underwater. I just consider this a lost investment. At one stage, I was up 10x on this. I was up 10x, and now I'm at a loss. It's shit. Aether, I have a node. I don't know if I'm still accumulating tokens on my node, because my computer's obviously no longer on all the time anymore, and now I'm on a laptop. So now that I've moved out of London, I don't know if I'm still getting any of these. Aether, if that goes up, I know I've got some tokens there. What else? I got some Doge. I got some Tau. I got Dog, because I thought runes would be good. Dog, not dogs. Dog. I'm up on that. I got some stacks, but again, that was because I thought runes would be good. Still got some tier. I think I'm still staking tier. Yeah. There's an idea. Tier, $35. Haven't been invalidated. I don't even know what else is good. I really need to start looking into it again. But IO. There's too much shit. There's too much stuff now. Oh, Phantom. Phantom I am bullish on. Like Phantom I have, that's probably the only thing I've recently been buying. Because when Phantom rebrands to S and Paolo what's his face starts shilling it, then I think it will do really well. Sui, no, I don't own any Sui. I used to, don't anymore. Because I'm traveling now, I've basically sold most of my crypto. Just living off of what I had previously. No, I haven't sold most of my crypto. That's absolute bullshit. I've been selling rather than buying more recently. Just because I haven't been able to trade as much, and I haven't been able to work as much, so I've been selling just to fund traveling. So I've just been gradually selling like bits of Bitcoin every day, which is the worst time to be doing it because I'm really bullish, but never mind. The traveling's cheap, so it's not too much. Will you be looking for any shorts on BTC around the current price? I mean, I've taken profit on it. I'm not looking for shorts. I'm going to be going to bed after this, so I won't be shorting price action that's low time frame. But absolutely, yes. 67,500 is the level for me. The last opportunity for swing shorts. And we have seen a rejection from there, so yeah. That was my TP. All right. We saw it get hit. We're dropping a bit. We're holding the previous high for now. I wouldn't imagine we hold it the whole night. If it does this for a while, yeah, it's not surprising. But you need to look for something a little bit more clear cut if you're going to be shorting this. So what would you look for? So first of all, we need to look for a move to take. Oh. Yeah, Monday lows is way too far away. I mean, if this daily closes below that previous high, it doesn't look great. Really screwed up my chart here, haven't I? Yeah, like the only short that you've got, right, is here to here. That's what we're looking at, and it's decent. But you wanna try and squeeze that invalidation a bit more. Hopefully, it comes in like an SFP of the highs again, and we end up in this 4-hour gap, and we get something around here. But yeah, 57 still in play. I was looking at Sui, wasn't I? Sui's similar to the that other thing I was looking at a minute ago. What was it? I was looking at Tau, yeah. Sui's looking similar to Tau. A really nice move up, but the momentum doesn't seem to really still be with it anymore. Bearish divergence. Not really. Holding there. Healthy. You got decent market structure and it is increasing in momentum. I mean, if you think this is going to get continuation and it's swept into that gap, you'd look for continuation higher. Or, like it did previously, it just corrected the whole thing. Came down to here when you had the impulse that started. So if you want to get a deep correction from this, look for a really good entry on it. It just repeats what it did the last time. And repeats what it did here. It didn't take that low, did it? Nope. It didn't take those lows. So if you're going to continue the trend. But things like this that are up high, I wouldn't feel too confident in. I'd maybe place an alert down here. If it came that low, if it came that close to lows, then it would make sense. But if you're up here and you've just had a little SFP for this and you're trying to long it to new highs again, it's too high. See if it can just push. Chill out around here like it did before. And you've got a very close invalidation. You can easily manage your risk on that. Fuck, I should have checked on that reef trade. Because now Bitcoin is rejecting, I'm probably back at losing on this. Damn. Dang it. Whoa. That is a dump. What's happening to the NQ? Pulling back. Pulling back big time. I'm logging into my Top Step account because there is some opportunity here for sure. If I want to take a quick scalp long, doesn't matter if you're in a big downtrend like this. If I wanted to just try and scalp this, then I will do so. Balls, I closed my stream. Traded the NQ for a while. Well, that was fucking easy. Sweep London highs. Pukey, pukey, pukey. Damn. Why was I not paying attention? Yeah, now that New York's open, like Bitcoin's just going to be NQ's little bitch. Again, this would probably be a good scalp long on Bitcoin because market open. You've just ran the New York Open. So far, you've taken the highs, you're holding London lows. Could long it, you're very close to your invalidation here. All right, market structure is up. Okay. You is trending, or you have been trending. But yeah, the volatility is good to see. It's nice that we have some volatility again here. Update available. Ooh. Very nice. What's the updated? What day is it today? Is it Tuesday? So this is why we're seeing the volatility today, because yesterday was bank holiday, right? In America. So this is why it's so choppy on the open. So this is like a typical Monday price action. Sweep up, take highs, run stops, retrace it. We're back to just doing the typical bull, stupid, crappy, nonsense stuff that Bitcoin's been doing for ages. And the same with the NQ. So we just always dump on a Monday, but because Monday was bank holiday, we're dumping on a Tuesday. But after taking the highs first, like it would do on the weekend quite often, because it's been weekend price action up until now. But anyway, I'm very happy. I'm chill. Like, I've taken profit on my longs. I've hit my next take profit level. So I've made money. So I am very, very, very happy indeed. NQ, if we do... That's too low. There's not much structure here. I want to see lows taken again on NQ. If I'm going to get in a trade on this. I don't know if it's going to happen. I wanted to buy, I would buy down here, but I don't think we're going to get there. And if we do get there, it's going to take the low again. But this is holding quite nicely. Do I just long this? Do I just long this? Maybe I'll look to try and scalp this session a bit. I'm going to wrap it up. I'm going to wrap up this stream because I'm not very... I can't even get the words out. I am not concentrating very well on anything and I'm kind of tired. So yeah, I'm going to wrap this stream up. But it's nice. It's nice to check back in with you guys again. Unfortunately, tomorrow I'm on the move again. And yeah. So I don't know how the internet's going to be in the next place. I'm essentially trying to pack in so much around here because there's so much to see and so much to do that I'm doing like 3 days in each place. And then just moving on to like the next town. So I'm staying in Lombok, which is where I am now. But where I am is kind of just like a little pit stop. A bit in the middle of nowhere. I'm not really anywhere interesting right now. So tomorrow I go back to an interesting place. But I purposefully had these like couple of days of not being anywhere interesting so I could get some work done. And I did a really stupid thing today. I went to a shopping center, right? And I went to Uniqlo because when you're in really hot country, like cotton t-shirts are just horrible. They just stick to you. So Uniqlo t-shirts are like the best things ever because they just dry really quickly. You don't get sweaty in them. They're very light. They're very comfortable. So when I'm just like I wear like just like linen loose fitting shirts and Uniqlo t-shirts. But I made the stupid mistake today of going to Uniqlo, and what did I do? I bought size medium, which is what size I am in Europe. And then I got back, I was like, shit, I'm not a medium in this country. I'm a fucking giant compared to most people. So I need a large or an XL because everyone here is like 4'11". So now I've got all these t-shirts that are like, ah! So I need to go. I don't even know if I'm going to have a chance to go back. It's the only Uniqlo in the whole country that I went to. And I went there specifically to buy more t-shirts today so I could throw my old ones away because they got a bit stained because the laundry here is terrible. But now they're all too small, so I think I just wasted like $100 on t-shirts, which is very stupid. And now I don't have any t-shirts. So I do probably need to go back there tomorrow. Ah, silly me. Anyway. This will bounce. This will just chop around for a bit. So yeah, see you guys in a bit. Thanks for joining in. And yeah, I'll catch you again soon.